Welcome back to my channel. I'm Angie and this is Our Contented Home. Today's video is all about styling thrifted items. If you've watched my channel for just a small amount of time, you'll know that I love thrifting and I love antiquing. I think there's just so much fun when you go thrifting or you go to an antique store and you just find something that you just can't find everywhere. A lot of times you can use it in a different way than what it's intended for. Today, I'm gonna take you thrifting with me and show you the things that I pick up. And then some of the things I'm gonna do DIY just to change it up so that it can fit in my house. And then other things, I'm just gonna use it just like it was intended and maybe put some flowers in it or put a plant in it, whatever to make it work in my house. The first thing I'm gonna be working with is this vase. And this looks like an ironstone pitcher, but it's from the Better Homes and Garden line. And I think they sell these at Walmart, but it was a good price at Goodwill. I love the shape of it. And I knew that I wanted to display it on my kitchen table with some of my hydrangeas that I've grown in my yard. So I just brought it home and gave it a good washing. And a lot of times when I do my flowers in my vases, I just use Scotch tape to give me a grid. And that way it helps the flowers to stand up and make it look like it was professionally done. So this is a good tip if you want to arrange some flowers in a vase and they won't stand up. This is a really good tip for that. This is a Thrifted Basket that I picked up a few weeks ago. And so I'm gonna use it as the base for my table, for my picture, and some other things. Items that I'm going to be working on are these pictures, and I saw these at Goodwill and I just loved them. I love the black and white sketches, and these are of the president's houses, and I just love the simplicity of it. The matte is pretty with it, but the color would not work in my house, so I just brought it home and took everything out of the frame, and I used a watered down black paint just to paint it on the frame so that it kind of darkens the wood and it takes away some of the scratches that were on the frames. This is a really good idea if you've got a frame that you don't really like the wood tone anymore. You can either put the watered down black paint on it to make it a little darker, or you could use some watered down white paint to make it look lighter, or you could also use gray. I took the mattes and I spray painted them with some matte black spray paint, And you could do any color on your mats to match your space. And this is an easy way to take pictures and make them work in your house for very little money. I love the way these turned out, and I love the way they look in my room. The last thing I'm going to style is this basket. And I love baskets. I have them all over my house. I use them for storage. I use them for plants. I hang them on the wall. I just use them everywhere. I can't have too many of them. I love the tones of them. I love the lighter ones, but if I do find darker ones, I can use them. I found this basket. I love the shape of it. I love the little handles on it. And so I just took it and put just a green plant in it. And you can sit these anywhere. They could go on a bookcase, they could go on an end table, they could go on a nightstand. And the basket just adds a little texture, and it just adds a little extra to the plant. So I hope you enjoyed this, and if you like videos like this, I would love for you to comment. I would love if you would subscribe, and you can also find me over on Facebook and Instagram at Our Contented Home. I'll see y'all next week. Bye-bye.